to access medicine, even testing services drop.
This complicated the prevention of mother-to-child transmission of HIV/AIDS. Despite of these challenges caused by the COVID-19 lockdown, the city authority is now focusing its attention on managing the prostitution business, taking center stage in Arua City.
Continuously create awareness, looking at local existing structures about self-protection and safety. If you can abstain, abstain. And in line with that, trying to make sure that the condoms are available. Most of these hotels are stocked with the free condoms. The other thing is to map out where are these risky places to increase awareness.
Amidst this dilemma, border riders stand a high risk of contracting and spreading HIV due to the nature of their job that hardly excludes temptations.
And if you are not faithful, you'll find yourself that you are already lured into acts which are not of importance for you. I always encourage people we should be going for checkups.
In contrast of people's perception about HIV in the 21st century, I sought for opinions of the youth in Arua City on whether HIV is still a major threat.
My fellow youths, they nowadays say that the HIV is just a malaria. They don't fear. Dressing code has contributed a lot.
People, when you get drunk, always when you go and sleep with someone you don't know about the status, you can easily contract the disease.
Donna Aser from National Community of Women Living with HIV, Nakuola, says rampant teenage pregnancies attest to the fact that young people do not fear contracting HIV, a case that was different in 1990s and the early 2000s.
During the early days of the HIV compared to now, the perception of young people are different. And actually, when Corona came in, many people forgot about HIV. That's why the number of people, young people, teens involved in sexual activities was high. Many people fear pregnancy more than HIV, forgetting that the same way you are getting pregnant is the same way you also get HIV infection.
According to a 2021 report by Uganda AIDS Commission, young and adults account for 40% of new infections. However, for many reasons, people have feared to disclose their status, and this continues to be a trap for many in contracting HIV through a person who does not disclose his or her HIV status. Joseph Odama, UBC News.
Thank you so much, Joseph, for that. A broad look at the HIV prevalence in Arua City. And at this point, let's take a short break. UBC Lunchtime News report returns with more.
Paying your bills the old way.
Let's go. Just need to buy some power.
Paying your bills with the My Airtel app.
Bro, there's a line.
You have the power in your pocket. The power to instantly pay your bills hassle-free. Unlock that power with the My Airtel app. Visit the App Store or Google Play now.
Oh, you're back.
My Otalo. Hema Otanalo. Pasita sokanumpa hemanga tona dinda. Kenyonta Yesu kodia. Alasoga miuse nenkarama deli wanenyura. Jonyambe umpe okuhema. 'Cause I love you, hema. Everybody know. Oh, hema. Maziganga gampomela.
is such a big investment.
Yes, but life is even a greater investment.
Our doctors recommend Hemofort to help in quick recovery.
Hemofort is a medical syrup that's recommended for people of all ages, pregnant women, and people from all lines of work. Hemofort syrup helps the body's growth of red blood cells. It contains iron, vitamins, folic acid, and other essential elements necessary to keep both children and adults healthy and active. Hemofort. Build a fort around your family today. Keep all medicines away from children. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Sent to transport to the wrong person. Here's how to reverse it with MTN Mobile Money. Dial *165#. Select My Account. Select Initiate Reversal. You will see your last 3 transactions. Select the transaction you want to reverse. Enter your mobile money PIN and you'll get an SMS confirmation that the transaction has been blocked from being withdrawn. And that's it. Please note, only transactions that haven't been withdrawn can be reversed.
It's better to foster respect instead of fear and pain.
Cause a good school equals a better life.
Raising voices.
The festive season is here and it's Christmas in 4G from Airtel. Get the most affordable 4G smartphone in Uganda, now heavily discounted from 250,000 shillings to 150,000 shillings only. Yes! 150,000 shillings only to keep you connected to your loved ones this holiday season.
Dial *175*94# to activate free 1 GB instantly and 100% double data on all weekly and monthly bundles for 3 months. Get one today while stock lasts from the nearest Airtel shop. Happy holidays this festive season with Airtel, the smartphone network.
UBC Lunchtime News on the international platform. He died on New Year's Eve at the age of 95, almost a decade after he stood down because of ill health. Pope Francis will preside over Thursday's funeral, the first time a pope will be buried by his successor. As dawn broke over the Vatican, a queue was already forming at the edge of St. Peter's Square. At the very front was Father Alfredo Elner, aged 30, from Philippines, and he said he had studied and admired the theological writings of the former pontiff and spoke of an emptiness since his death. A little farther back, Sister Mariana Petrizevic, a nun from Croatia, talked of how grateful she was for all the late Pope had done, saying there was not a subject she studied at university where they did not discuss his views. Benedict XVI became the first pope to resign in 600 years in 2013, citing ailing health. His body will be displayed for 3 days in an open casket at St. Peter's Basilica, with people allowed to pay their respects until 7 p.m. each evening. Lunchtime sports. The Ugandan national football team, the Cranes, have finally landed in Tunisia for a training camp ahead of the 2023 CHAN tournament. The team that traveled via Dubai had 11 days of rigorous training in Kampala before the head coach Moulton Mitchell summoned 25 players for another training camp in Sousse, Tunisia. While in Tunisia, the team will have at least 3 friendly matches lined up with the aim of fine-tuning the players for CHAN, which starts on the 13th of this month. Uganda is in Group B alongside Democratic Republic of Congo, Senegal, and Ivory Coast. It should be noted that this will be the 6th time Uganda will be featuring the finals of CHAN, having played at the 2011, 2014, 2016, 2018, and the 2020 editions. UBC TV will broadcast the CHAN tournament games live and free.
The CHAN Algeria 2022 tournament are going on well. The federation has done its best to see that the team will be ready by the time the tournament kicks off in about 10 days' time. The exact date the tournament commences is 13th January, but Uganda will play its first game on the 14th of January against DR Congo. We are in Group B and we will be based in Annaba City, Algeria. As part of our preparations, we earmarked a foreign training camp and we chose Tunisia because of its proximity to Algeria and the similarity in weather with that of Algeria. So we believe the 10 days we shall spend in Tunis, Tunisia, for a training camp will be adequate preparations for the boys before the big do commences on the 14th.
At least 50 young badminton players between the ages of 10 to 19 will feature in the 3rd edition of the 2023 Entebbe Badminton Tournament at Entebbe Institute Club this coming Saturday. The players have been going through drills under the coaches Betty Apio and Para-Olympian Ruth Asimwe. Apio stresses that the main objective for this tournament is to provide the platform for youngsters to develop their skills, showcase to the coaches, and get opportunities as education bursaries. The tournament was first played in 2019 and returned last year after the 2020 COVID-19 marred season. This year's edition will feature several star players, including Africa Schools gold medalist Aaron Ndaula from Chibuli SS and Rubaga Girls youngster Kate Ndagire.
So I felt the need to bring up this tournament since it's the 3rd edition, and I plan to increase more editions. I'm not only going to stop on the 3rd edition. I'm not only going to stop on the 3rd edition. I'm planning to increase more and more many numbers of editions, but mostly the reason as to why I brought up this tournament, I wanted the children to showcase their talents. Because initially we have schools that sponsor children, and I also have promising schools that want to sponsor. So if at all the tournament is available and I've invited the coaches and different stakeholders, definitely the kids will get a platform for sponsorship and also other networking.
I've been training from here since primary 3 at the age of 9 years. Badminton has benefited me in very many ways, because first of all I've got scholarships at Chiraga, and also I've got to travel to very many countries and also internationally, and I also help my parents. So I therefore thank my parents because they have tried to support me, and also my coaches.
I would say it is a really good opportunity for the young ones, because as I've been here for some time, there are few that have gotten scholarships because of their game. So I appeal to every parent, if you have your child out there, please let them learn to play some sport, because sport of late is the employing sector that you do with all the love and passion you need. However, it's expensive, I understand, but together we can see how to handle and see how the game progresses.
That is all we had for you this afternoon. Thank you so much for watching. But like I always say, UBC TV newsroom is still at work. We'll have more news for you in the evening in our subsequent bulletins, Luganda, Kiswahili, and I'll be here myself for news tonight. So keep it with us as we enjoy the new year. Bye-bye.